Welcome to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
Where we'll hang out and discuss all things fantasy football.
Go rock this thing, huh? Love you, man. Go get it.
We'll give our best fantasy advice, predictions, insights, and more.
Play our game. All right? Play hard, but stay poised.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. The show starts with Devin, Rick, and Quinn right now.
What's up, Fantasy Football First fans of the century of 2020?
Bam! That's what I call an opening.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, trying to understand and, do better for your football team by trusting the people who know football best. Now
we're really glad that you're watching our show.
Yeah, we're next. Anyway, we're going to be talking about tight ends who are taken in the late rounds. These are rounds 10 and up.
10 and up, late round tight end selections.
4-part video.
Yeah, 4-part video series.
4-part video series.
We've been talking about first the quarterbacks, then the wide receivers, now the tight ends, and the next video it'll be the running backs.
Yep. Enough being said, let's get started with tight end over with Devin.
I got Austin Hooper.
Now that is a tight end, and I'm not talking football.
The other thing, too, I want to clarify here. All of these tight ends we're talking about are taken in round 10 or later, unless you are taking one of the top 4 tight ends. Ertz,
Kelsey, Kittle.
Andrews.
There you go. Those are the 4.
He has Higbee.
No. If you're not taking one of those top consensus 4 tight ends in rounds 1 through 5 somewhere,
I know. I was like, what are you
then
doing?
you wait on tight end and you take one of these guys.
Yeah.
Because they can be anywhere.
Yeah. You get them for free later on.
Yeah, if everybody in your league already has a tight end, you could probably get these guys for free with your last pick.
Or at least later. Some people may not have one. Hooper, he's a bigger name from last year, so he might get taken, 8th tight end, 9th tight end, who knows. But if you don't get that one, then you wait and get this one. And if that one's gone too, you wait and get this one, and boom.
Just like wide receiver.
So, back to Hooper.
Hooper, let's hear it.
Well, he's actually ranked number 16.
Yeah, that's pretty.
16th tight end. That's unbelievable. Compared.
Well, he's going to a new team,
and this team hasn't looked good yet.
Yeah, but Matt Ryan.
They haven't thrown to the tight end much there.
Baker has actually
much,
kind of.
When David Njoku's healthy, they do.
Yeah, when he's healthy.
Austin
but we haven't seen a lot of Njoku healthy.
Yeah, we have. He's made great catches. That
doesn't mean anything.
But you don't ever think of Njoku as a fantasy tight end ever.
Last year we did.
No, for a game or two. But if you had him for a season, you lost.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose.
Last year he was a pretty high-end tight end, though. Baker had Mark Andrews in college that he targeted a lot. He was one of his favorite targets.
Of course.
If he just slightly goes back to that, the only problem that I have with Austin Hooper is that Njoku's still on the team.
Yeah.
And I can absolutely see Njoku still getting targeted some. And Stefanski also said that he wants Austin Hooper to be a pass blocker as well.
Which ain't going to happen. So...
Yeah, he already said that. Yeah.
He might want him to be, but he's going to be a pass-catching tight end. You don't pay him all that money to block.
Yeah.
And if you do, then...
And that's another thing, his contract. He's the highest paid tight end right now.
Yeah. Well, I think he was. We just said Kittle and Kelsey both
he was the highest.
Re-ups. Yeah, he was for that momentary brief.
He felt good
for like 2 or 3 months, he was.
Yeah.
And, he's just really good. You saw what he did in Atlanta.
Yeah.
If Baker just targets his tight ends, like I've seen him target Njoku, like he was targeting Mark Andrews in college.
And you get him for free.
Could be really good. Yeah, and you get him for free.
Yeah. The only thing that is scary in this scenario is Falcons liked to throw. They didn't have running backs because Freeman was injured. And they had no choice to throw. On the other hand, you've got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt that is on this team.
Juicy.
And yeah, it's a team
dreamy.
Okay, enjoys to run.
Those are 2 number 1 running backs. If they're on separate teams. Good number 1 running backs.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that is a little scary with Austin Hooper. Could help him.
See that,
but we'll see. But good choice.
Yeah, I like it.
What about your guy?
I've got Mike Gesicki.
Gesicki.
That
makes me Gesick.
Gesicki. This dude is what I like to call an athletic freak of nature. I was looking up some stats based on Player Profiler, and they were comparing him and his measurables in 2018 at the Combine, and he dominated that sucker. In fact, they referred to him as quite possibly the most athletic tight end of all time. I mean, that's saying something.
Yeah.
And sometimes that works against you because sometimes you can just be so blessed with everything that you're just either brittle or fragile or break or get hurt. And, we've seen that with other people, but hopefully that doesn't happen with this guy. Anyway, last year, he started off fairly medium to slow, and a lot of times it takes tight ends time to develop. But during the last 6 weeks of the season, he averaged 13 fantasy football points per game. If you take those last 6 weeks, take it out over the 16 games, that's 208 points. Mark Andrews had 209 points for the season. So you can see what potential he does have if he can carry it on. A lot of times you would see that with some tight ends. He just had a good end of the season. Yes, but this guy's young, on his way up, and he's an athletic freak. Well, so it's not like it's just kind of a luck thing. So I really think that he has an opportunity to be a special tight end.
I mean, it also didn't help that he was on like one of the worst teams last year.
No.
But Dolphins have looked like they're going nothing.
Yeah, it looks like they're going up. Once again, he's free, and he has a great profile. If you don't get one of those top 4 tight ends, you wait, grab one of these guys. I just really like him, and I'm excited for him. Excited for me. I'm drafting him. Anyway, on to the next tight end that we have for you.
I have Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst.
Tight end 12 off the board.
Boom.
So Hurst is on the tight end loving Falcons now, as we saw with
the replacement.
The replacement for
So
Mr.
he's got
Hooper.
some instant opportunity.
So we know that he's going to at least get something.
Yeah. He'll get some targets
They
for
already
sure.
talked about him being tight end number 1. He's already claimed the spot.
Yeah.
So this was a dude who came out of 2018 as the first tight end in the draft.
He went before Mark Andrews.
Before Mark Andrews, which is ironic because Mark Andrews was before him on the Ravens roster.
Hurst had a little bit of an injury early on. Andrews stepped in and then never looked back. So, Hurst didn't get a fair
But if we look at Hurst college years, he was really good.
He was good.
So coming onto this team who likes the tight end would be really good. Yeah. It is also rumored, just a rumor, but I think
has it?
They already discussed it, that he's going to be an all-down guy. So he will be playing first, second, and third down. First-round pick tight end. He's got the skills.
Yes. And the opportunity.
I think he's only ranked so low is because we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, that's the biggest drawback. We haven't seen him. Does he have chemistry with Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
No preseason, so we won't know, but yeah. Hayden Hurst, man.
The good news is everybody's in the same boat here. I mean, nobody's getting, has an advantage over anybody else. None of us get to see the preseason. Not us, not the other guys, nobody. So, I mean, we're basing all of our information off what we can, figure out who's going to do well and who's got the best opportunity. And we think that, these 3 guys have a really good opportunity for you. So, we're bringing them for you to win your league.
Yep.
Once again, that's if you can't get one of those top 4 tight ends. And even if you do later on, you pick up one of these guys as a backup. You can, put them in your flex if you need to at some point, or bye weeks, or if one of them gets hurt, or even trade. Trades are a big part. You could trade someone who's, this was a weird story. Last year, I traded one of these guys in Austin Hooper for Julio Jones. Who would have thought that? But it happened because Hooper was dominating. The guy needed a tight end. He had luxury at wide receiver. We made the deal happen, and boom, we were both happy.
That trade did go down, and the person who received Hooper did end up winning the league.
They did. They ended up winning the league because of it. So it worked out.
I'm not going to say any names, but Anyway, yeah.
So there you have it. Thanks again for watching. And if you have any comments, let us know, or also let us know who you think is a good late round tight end that you can pick up at a value. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, if you want to hear more videos from us and more in the series, we've got 2 that we just did prior to this in a quarterback and a wide receiver. This is our tight end. We're going to have one next coming up in a running back, which I know all you guys want to hear, late round specials at running back.
Yeah, true.
So click that one too.
I want it.
If you want to hear that, just click on the notifications bell, subscribe to us, and it'll let you know as soon as we got our next video. Yeah. So with all that being said, remember to finish first.
Thank you for listening to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Jackson throws complete. Crabtree has it for a touchdown.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Get more fantasy info and check us out at FantasyFootballFirst.com.